Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to Scout Tactical. Doing a little treat for you tonight. It's an unboxing, and normally I don't do rifles that I've never shot before, but I got it in last Wednesday and I've just been dying to show it to you guys, so I had to go ahead and do a quick review. This is the Savage Model 111 Long Range Hunter, or LRH, in 338 Lapua. So it's way over the top, way out of left field. It's not normal. If you don't know, 338 Lapua is kind of the top echelon of sniper rifle caliber before you get to 50 BMG. So this thing is crazy. It's hard to even film this rifle. That's why it looks like it's a million miles away, because I had to jack the tripod up so much. This thing is so long, I can't get it on camera hardly. So it's a big rifle. 338 Lapua is an absolute beast. I don't have a scope for it yet. It's coming. I do have the bipod for it, a Harris. So we'll use the bipod, and then it's ready to rock. This thing is not cheap to shoot either. 338 Lapua, if you don't know, the cheapest I can find at dealer cost is about $3 a shot, or $30 for 10. So this thing's crazy. Some of the Remington ammo, Remington I think only makes one load, but it's $120 for 20, so $6 a shot. This thing is crazy. It's less than 50 BMG. It's more than 300 Win Mag, and that's where it sits in the sniper rifle or tactical world. This is a hunting rifle though. Make no mistake, there's even a video I think from Savage where a guy does some huge long range sheep variety, some kind of bighorn sheep on a mountain, and that's awesome, you know, so it will do it. If you're doing some extreme distance stuff with some of your long range hunting, like the sheep situations where you can't get close because of mountains and cliffs and all that stuff, this may be the one for you. It has a muzzle brake, so it's not going to be ridiculously bad to shoot, but it's going to be a pretty severe situation, I can tell you now. I shot the Savage 110 FCP 2 years ago in 338 Lapua that a friend of mine had, and I put 5 or 6 rounds down range, and it was extreme. But that rifle was even bigger, and it weighed 2 more pounds, so not sure. This one kind of lightweight at 9.25 pounds. Kind of worrying me, but I think we can do it. It has a pretty sizable 3.5-inch muzzle brake on the end. So what do we have here? Well, it's an all-black synthetic stock, and it's Savage's Accu stock, which I really like. The Accu stock has an aluminum bedding block all the way down it so that it stiffens up the stock and mates the action to the stock real well. You don't need to glass bed it and all that stuff. So I like that. It also has a real unique adjustable from the factory cheek rest, okay? So I like that. You just take out the screws on this side, right there, and you can move this up and down. So now you can get the right height to your scope, so I like that. It has, from the factory, a huge, everything on this gun is big, Picatinny Rail at the top, so all you need is rings, so you don't need a $120 base like this from Badger Ordnance or what have you. It has a box magazine, so that's the tactical world, the sniper world coming out, even though it's a hunting rifle. And in this case, you push this lever forward and the huge magazine comes out. It holds 5. It looks like it holds more, but they're single stacks, so it just holds 5. But hey, that's 5 rounds of 338 Lapua is good to go, right? How much do you need? There we go. Clicks right in. I like that. Bolt release is here, just like a normal Savage. This is a 111, so it is their hunting action, albeit a Lapua Magnum length, which is longer than 300 Win Mag. If you don't know that, the 338 Lapua is a longer action than normal Magnum. It's kind of a super mag action length. Has a real nice tactical bolt knob, though not huge. I see a lot bigger on the Remington stuff and the super expensive Surgeons. And then it has a 3-position safety right here. The safety is here on a Savage instead of here like on a Remington or a Winchester. It's no big deal to me. It's a 3-position. You see the red dot means fire. Up from that, you get the, in the one in the middle, the bolt will still work, but the trigger stopped, and then the one all the way forward, both the bolt is locked and the trigger stopped. So it's a 3-position of safety kind of thing, like a lot of the guys do. Remington doesn't do, but Ruger and Winchester do that. It also has the now famous Accu trigger. If you don't know, you take up the little bar, and then it goes off. This thing's adjustable. Though it's not the red one with the varmint weights on it, it is really awesome. I think the book says it goes down to 2.5, and mine's already breaking in like 3 pounds 2 ounces from the factory, which is just fine. 26-inch barrel which is long, but that's pretty standard on the Magnum stuff. I have 3 or 4 Remington hunting rifles that are 26-inch barrels. I think what makes this one crazy is that huge muzzle brake on the end. Let's see if I can show it to you. Yeah, pretty crazy. That's a big old muzzle brake, if you don't know, but I'm happy to have it because 338's a big old caliber, and it should be pretty crazy to shoot. So why would you get something like this? Why does the military like 338? Why is the shooting community going to 338 on some stuff? Well, the deal on 338 is, so your 308s are, you know, normally your 600 to 800 yard gun, although of course they'll do 1,000 all day. 308 is awesome, and I own 5 or 6 of them. And generally though, its energy is running out by 800. So the 300 Win Mags kind of come into favor, which has always been a hunting caliber for decades, but 300 Win Mag has come into favor in the tactical world because it's a legitimate 1,000-yard cartridge all day. Okay, above that you've got the 338 Lapua, and I'm talking mainstream, not Wildcats and all that stuff, mainstream stuff, and it's 1,500-yard cartridge, so pretty extreme. Most guys are knocking down 1,200 no problem. You have to remember, at that kind of distance you have to consider the spin of the earth, because where you shoot will not be where the bullet will hit, because the earth is turned by the time it gets there. It's called the Coriolis effect, and that kind of stuff's crazy. You have to deal with not just wind and distance, but atmospheric pressure, rotation of the earth, different effects of gravity at that distance on the bullet, you know, it's crazy stuff. So most guys are never going to get to 2,000 yards and 1,500 yards, but it is possible the bullet will go that far. In a hunting situation, of course not. Come on, that's crazy. You're going to be shooting, you know, even on your extreme long range guys, you'll be shooting 500 probably or less on any extreme hunting situation, even at those mountain goats and stuff. So I'm not necessarily advocating it for what it can do. I'm just telling you what it can do. I didn't buy it to go shoot a Dall sheep in some foreign country or wherever at 1,500 yards, you know, or 1,000 yards. No way. I bought it because it's an awesome sniper rifle and it made me smile. So I think it's got the cool factor going on there. I would like a 50 BMG someday, but that's the next biggest thing. Now, of course, there's other things out there. I understand there's the 378 Weatherby, there's 408 Chi-Tac, 416 Barrett. There's all kinds of calibers. I'm not considering those mainstream and standardized. I'm sure they're standardized, but they're not real common. Most people have never heard of them, and so that's kind of my criteria. In the sniper rifle world, the tactical rifle world, it normally goes 308, 300, 338, and then 50. So this is a standard deal. At about $1,050, this is $250 less than the 110 FCP. Just so you know, compared to some of the Steyr SSG08s, the 110BA from Savage, which is $2,000, the Steyr, which is $3,500, the 98 Bravo from Barrett, which is $4,500, $4,800. This is the most affordable 338 that I know of on the market. Savage has always been a value, period, in any of their rifles, but this thing at just over $1,000, about $1,100, is quite a value, and again, really inexpensive long-range hunter or long-range take to the range fun long distance rifle. I think it's awesome. To give you a little size comparison, see if you can relate. See if both of those show up there. Okay, there you go. Marlin 336. Of course, you're thinking 30-30, but no, I'm not normal. It's a 35 Remington, but that's the same size as a 30-30 stock-wise, barrel-wise. So there you go. This thing dwarfs your average American 30-30. It is that much longer. Overall length 50 inches on this rifle. So understand that it won't even fit in most cases. It won't even fit in most rolling cases. You're going to have to get real specific to get a case for that rifle. And I'm going to find one. Scope is coming. Ammo's coming. Bipod's going on. We're going to shoot the thing. I think you're going to love it if it doesn't blow the camera off the tripod when it goes off. I can tell you right now, 338 is so extreme that it is a beast for noise when it goes off. The muzzle brake should help the recoil, but the excuse me, the noise is going to be tremendous on it. You will not shoot this gun more than once without ear protection because it could permanently damage you. I will warn you of that. Alright guys, just a little preview like I warned you. Really appreciate the views. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like the channel. We're growing quickly. We're in month 3 now. Everything's going great. Over 250 subscribers. Check us out on the web at scouttactical.com and on Facebook at Scout Tactic or the Scout Tactical channel. Both are on there. As always, thanks for watching.